Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Leo placements. So if you have Leo as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. We're going to get into your read, guys. So angels of love and light, could please have clear and concise messages for Leo placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of the upcoming week of the 23rd of June to the 29th of June 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles, guys, and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for bearing with me. So what's going on for Leo placements this week? Okay, we have an extra card. We have the Fool, Aries energy. Wow. And we have the Chariot, Cancer's energy. Goodness me. Okay. So, guys, we've just stepped into Cancer season. So, there's something really quite beautiful about this energy as of right now. I feel like you're so ready for this new beginning with whatever this is. I feel like it's not just in one aspect of your life, it's in multiple areas. And there's a sense of like relief coming through for you. And I feel like because life has been maybe pretty serious, you've had a lot to kind of contend with, to deal with, obstacles to overcome. You may have felt like not necessarily sure on what direction that you were going at one point, whether you're on the right path, having difficulty with navigating your path. I'm hearing the list has been endless of things that you've needed to kind of attend to, and you may have felt like you haven't had much of a break, right? The energy's been quite heavy, but I'm hearing it's like certain obstacles are being cleared, the fog is being lifted, you're gonna have the space, I'm hearing, and the freedom to roam, right? To roam, as in Roam, but I'm also getting told something about Rome, as in Italy. Maybe there is this kind of tie there, or you'd love to go there, maybe to visit. Maybe you're planning a vacation or a holiday there, or it's like a dream destination for you. But I was getting something to do with Rome in Italy. Okay, 333 didn't came on the timer not that long ago, so I'm getting something about you creating um you're creating a new life for yourself. Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of difficulty and upset to do with stability, security, finances. Maybe you felt restricted, like I was picking up on before. Okay. You've been wanting to escape whatever this is. Maybe you felt like you weren't able to walk away from certain situations, but there's a tower moment coming in that's gonna bust this ish wide open. I just heard. Wow, okay, that's not something I've ever said. So something's gonna bust this ish wide open for you, okay? And then you're gonna have the freedom to roam with whatever this is and expand your horizons with the Three of Wands. There's something coming in. Your ships are coming in order for you to be free, to be liberated with the Fall again. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. There's something very healing coming through for you. Do you know what? I'm getting this overall sense that you found another level of like self-love for yourself. You've learned a lot with whatever you've been kind of dealing with. Okay, yeah, with the King of Swords. I feel like you've got into this position and place where you're protecting your energy and protecting your peace as like a number one priority, right? Absolutely, with the Four of Swords. If something or somebody is not coming through and bringing you that sense of peace, that stability, that sense of calm in your life, and they're only bringing in like stress or hindrance or whatever it is, or drama, like you're not interested, regardless of how somebody may be in your life, like whatever title that they hold. You have no qualms with kind of setting the record straight, standing up for yourself, and going, do you know what? I'd rather be on my jack on my own and being okay with me rather than having a bunch of people or certain individuals that are not making me feel like I can have the sense of um freedom in my life. Like that's the type of vibe I'm picking up on. You've definitely felt like I'm hearing like a caged bird or a caged lion, and you're meant to be out there in the wild in the free, but you felt like you've been confined in some way, and I'm hearing not anymore. There was something that you were doing, whether you realize it or not, that was keeping you in a particular energy, and you may have found out something, whether there was like an internal revelation for you or you found out something externally to you, and it's like that particular thought process or that particular belief, it was like knocked on the head, and hearing like knocked some sort of sense out of you for some reason. It's like you may have felt like you've been under some sort of spell. 717 on the time. I don't know why I was getting that, but it's like all of a sudden it's like you finally see or something for what it is. um and you don't have to be in this kind of position and place where you felt like you haven't had much choice other than to be backed into a corner, because there was some sort of logical reason as to why you would be in this position and place. And I'm hearing not anymore. If that makes any sense to somebody, I'm sure that it does, but I may not just be wording it very well. Look at this, King of Wands, there's you. I mean, this is an energy of somebody that's not kind of just, you know, they're not going to be doing of anything really that they don't want to do. And so maybe you realize, do you know what? I don't want to do this anymore with whatever this is. This doesn't feel right for me. And why am I sticking around in this? So you may have just gone, do you know what? F it, that's enough. Learnt my lesson in regards to that. Thanks very much. And you're moving yourself on forward. It's like all of a sudden the cage or what have you has just been bust wide open. And now you're like, right, I'm ready to take off now. I'm ready to fly. Nothing and no one is going to be holding me back, whether that's a person, whether that's a place, whether that's a thing, whether that's a belief, whether whatever it is. You're like, nope, I'm free as a bird now, and that's it. And you're ready to soar. Yes, you're ready to explore the world. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. The world is your oyster. You've successfully completed something, closed out a cycle. Maybe there was a loop of something that you were dealing with and you're going round and round in circles. But I'm hearing no more. No more. I'm hearing well done. Well done. Whatever you've just done has not been easy. Yeah, look at that. You see how this person is tied and they're bind, like in bound or whatever in these ropes. They've been in their feelings. They felt like they were trapped and stuck, and it kind of looks like a cage, but it's like an open cage. Okay? So it's like the cage is now coming open, and all you need to do is wiggle yourself out those ropes. Wow, those ropes, and take off that blindfold. And I'm getting something to do with groups. There was a group of people that you may have felt like um you were kind of had to stick by, or if not necessarily a group, where it's like a collective of people that all know of each other. There could be certain people, but it's like they were the reasons for why you were sticking around in a certain situation. And I'm hearing not anymore. I'm hearing I'm choosing myself. Queen of Cups. Do you know what? Some of you may have not potentially actually moved or relocated, maybe because you weren't necessarily able to because of finances or resources. But even if that's the case and you did have that, or you were to get of that, 11:11 on the timer, there may have still been some sort of aspect where you may have felt guilty on kind of moving on here, or going to maybe another physical location to live or to move or to be somewhere. There may have been like the potential of like you wanted to be with somebody. You wanted to be with somebody maybe romantically. Yeah, with the 6 of Cups, I didn't even see that there. And I'm hearing you even like thought about like, I would move in with this person, like I would get together with them and I would up my life and be with them. But then something didn't necessarily work out. Or maybe you're thinking of feeling that's no longer a possibility because of something that's unfolded. And so therefore now it's like, gosh, I can go anywhere. I don't have to go and be with this person and live in that location, or I don't have to stay with, you know, the people that I live with, as in friends or family, or in this particular neighborhood or childhood neighborhood, or whatever it is, like with the dealing with the community people. I'm free, but then this, it's kind of daunting because it's like, well, where the F would I go? Where would I start? But there's this excitement about this as well. So I feel like you may be tapping in a little bit more in regards to your intuition. And like, I don't know why I got, maybe that's why I got Rome right in the beginning of the reading, because it's like, maybe you've always felt called to go there. Maybe that's where you're meant to start this new chapter in your life. That's where everything could work out for you. Obviously, I feel like you would have your own kind of location, but that's just what came to mind for someone out there, right? Yeah. 3 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Hey, some of you guys may end up meeting somebody in regards to love in a foreign country. I mean, if there's been potential that you've let go of a situation that you were dealing with, maybe you were like put in a third party situation and this has made you feel really anxious. You may have like found some information out online and gone, do you know what? F this ish. I choose me. I'm not waiting for this person to choose me. And I'm going to provide myself with what it is that I want and leave this person to get on with it. And there then could be a new, like, high level soulmate or somebody coming in to whisk you up here, right? Or there's all of a sudden going to be like this elevation and growth and progression to do with everything in regards to your life, because it's like finally you've got out your head to do with a particular connection. It's like your life not revolving around this person, around this life that you may have thought that that was going to end up unfolding for you. I'm hearing that you may have felt like intuitively guided to wait on someone or something to unfold, somebody to come through. And you did this with the purest and the bestest and the most genuine of intentions, but then you could be now realizing that actually maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. And maybe you've been contemplating, oh, well, like, I guess maybe did I just waste all my time? This whole situation waste my time? Yeah, with the Queen of Wands. Look, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there's you. But none of it's a waste of time. You've learned so much about yourself, about whatever you've been dealing with. And it's not to say that if somebody that you've wanted to come back around in your life, and you felt this deeper soul connection with them, and you know that there's something there, and they've been dealing with whatever else elsewhere, that the timing just hasn't been right, and there hasn't been the alignment for some reason. Three of Wands, and just because something is delayed doesn't mean that it's denied. But I feel like whatever space that you're in and this person is potentially different, most likely, or you're at a physical distance from this person. There's been emotional distance between the two of you. Maybe not much has happened in regards to conversation. And maybe it turns out that it's down to you to actually turn your back, even though you didn't want to, for this person to then realize what it was that they actually had and what they lost. For them to have this, I'm hearing another level of healing to take place for them, in order to later on down the line be in a position and place to kind of match up with you and align with you for this connection later on, and be divinely guided to you later on. But maybe this next part or leg of your journey is all about you. Maybe about somebody else to a certain degree if there's somebody new in your life and you entertain the idea. But I feel like you're getting ready to follow your heart in a way that you've never done so before. To trust in your decisions and your judgment, your intuition like never before. There could be something important about your soul mission, your soul purpose. There could be certain gifts that are kind of awakening in regards to you. Yes, with the Empress, look at this. Taurus Libra energy, divine feminine now showing up. We're currently dealing with Venus and Taurus as of right now. And we're in Cancer season. Yeah, you guys, I think for some of you, you most likely walked away from a situation. You walked away. Look at this. We have 888 coming through. And you guys are the strength card, which is Leo energy, which is number 8. So there's something to do with a closure of a karmic cycle. There's something to do with abundance and growth for you. Major transformation. I'm even getting relevance to do with the 8th house. There could be something significant about the 8th house in your birth chart as of right now. But you are ready to step into this whole new life. And you're now knowing and realizing your worth. And as you guys know, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. Okay, we all have masculine, feminine energy within us. But you have so much that's working out for you. That's coming through for you. Holy effing goodness. Another 8. We've had the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and then I said about the Strength card, Leo and Leo, with the number 8, and now the 8 of Wands, which is fire sign energy. There is something massive that's undertaking for you right now. I'm hearing the only way is up. The only way is up. Okay? You've definitely felt at a crossroads here with the 2 of Wands. You felt stuck. You felt restricted. You felt like you had to stay somewhere or in a particular position and place, maybe literally, figuratively. And then the 5 of Pentacles. It's whatever this is has been hanging on over you, and you've decided, no. I am getting a little bit for a few of you that it's like you may have tapped into your kind of dark divine feminine energy. Like, yes, you could be someone that's love and light and all that, but obviously there's a sense of duality, isn't there? Like the same as masculine and feminine. You may have tapped into this darker divine feminine energy whereby, you know, with all that 8th house and like Scorpio energy coming through, you may have just gone, yeah, if it's going to be disrupting my peace or causing me anxiety or making me feel like I'm not continuing on in the way that I know deep down I'm supposed to, then I'm not letting anything or anyone get in the way of that. And if I have to bulldoze through you, I will. That's the impression I'm picking up on, and no holds barred about it at all. Yeah, because I feel like you you're recognizing your higher calling here with the Hierophant. There's definitely something to do with ascension coming through. Yeah, look, with the Knight of Wands, if I have to bulldoze my way through people, I will. Right? Nothing and no one is going to be stopping you for you achieving your dreams and having them realized for yourself and bringing that sense of inner and outer happiness and true emotional fulfillment in your life, regardless of whether you're getting it on your own or whether with somebody else romantically or not. Like, I'm hearing you are so set on creating this sense of like heaven on earth for yourself. 22 minutes and 2 seconds on the timer. 222. That's all you're thinking about right now, is bringing balance and harmony and peace to you, because there has been so much time in predominantly recent years, or most of your life, if not your whole life, where you've not ever really experienced of those things, and you're about to. Guys, I just had a very interesting message come up on my phone. Now, obviously, as you guys know, I've been self-employed and I've been a reader on YouTube for about 4 years now, and I've been doing tarot for about 6 years, something along those lines. Okay, so I haven't been employed anywhere for a long time, and I didn't even realize that I had CVs or resumes or whatever you like on these particular job websites. I thought that I'd got rid of them all, and then I just got a notification or a message from someone asking if I would be interested in a certain role. Okay, like a certain job role, and it's not even anything to do with whatever I've done before, or definitely not what I'm doing now. So obviously there's certain skills or attributes that obviously are showcasing that these people are looking at this, that think and feel that I would be a good fit for whatever it is that they've got going on. So maybe there's something like that that's happening for you as well, as right, it may be worthwhile to kind of, if something has definitely piqued your interest and it's not necessarily in the line of what you do, but it could, um, maybe bring in a little bit of extra cash or something like this, or you feel like you could learn um, about a particular topic that may be of interest, then maybe go for it. But there's definitely a sense of looking at this and taking stock on what it is that you're receiving. Um, Please use your own sense of discernment though, because obviously with whatever is coming through, you're going to get offers and opportunities. Some of them are going to be like, yeah, that's right up my street. And other things are going to be like, no, what on earth is this? Like, but then having to kind of let somebody down or let them down gently, being very kind of diplomatic about the thing. Yeah, tempering of the situation, Sagittarius energy. Um, but I feel like whatever is coming through for you is coming for a reason. Again, King of Cups, Temperance. There may even be love offers that are coming through for you. And you're like, thank you, but no thank you, kind of thing, right? Yeah. And these others may be like a little bit upset, to say the least, with everything is fine, because I don't feel like you're flat out rejecting people, but it's got to a position and point where you've been through so much in your life. And I do get this impression that you're not focusing on, anything short term, anything casual, anything with friends and benefits and situationships. You're coming out as a queen or an empress or a king, right? You're not coming through as a page, you're not coming through as a knight. You're coming through as somebody that has status about themselves, something to show for themselves, right? It hasn't taken, all this time for you to be, getting to where you are now to then just accept crumbs from someone, regardless of how strong of a connection that you feel, or even if it's just for a bit of fun. You're not interested. You want the whole shebang and somebody to come through with that, because that is what you're meant to have. And you know that now. Okay? You know that now. Woo-wee. Yes. Yes, Spirit. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of effing cups. Thank you. That is what we're having. That is what we'll order, please and thank you, at the restaurant. That is what we're having. So, unless you're getting this, think again, because that's what Spirit wants to bring for you. Okay? With Temperance. But you know you're worthy of this now. You know what it is that you want, and this is literally what you're about to get. You guys are going to be so happy. Oh gosh, the Emperor just come through with Temperance. Okay, with the Devil showing out. Interesting. So the impression that I'm getting is there is someone who's very serious about you, right? Who's definitely feeling the pull towards you. Okay, they are very, very kind of sensually attracted to you, and they want you, they desire you, you are everything. Okay, but I also feel that there could have been someone who may have been in their ego. They could have been attached to some sort of karmic cycles. They may have needed some growing up to do, all sorts of things, right? And this person has been closing out karmic cycles, or they are ending those karmic cycles, as in right now. If this person is dealing in a relationship with a third party, they're realizing that it's not love there, and it's toxic, and that they are to leave from it. It's not working, and they're to make their way to you, because nothing and no one compares to you. Whoever this person is, especially if it's a karmic energy, is going to feel so fed up about the fact that this person is coming through to offer you basically everything, because they thought that they had done the most or done enough to keep this person in a position and place where they were stuck, to not come through and give you, Leo, with the Strength card, what it is that you wholeheartedly deserve. Okay, to not come through and work with you, but they're going to anyway. It was inevitable. They always were going to. As I live and breathe, the Devil, Capricorn energy, they had done everything behind the scenes to make sure that you felt over it, that you were never going to be receiving of this offer. But there was spiritual warfare, psychic attacks, what have you, going on in the background the whole entire time. There may have even been somebody with the Queen of Wands trying to do, dark magic, trying to do spell work, trying to do all of this ish to cause confusion or frustration or what have you to you or this person. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Oh my God. Do you know what? I feel like there's been something that's been lifted whereby you're going to be getting the intel to do with whatever this is. If there has been anything going on here. Yeah, you're going to get the evidence, you're going to get the information with the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. It's going to be revealed to you with the Hanged One. It's all going to make sense soon. Somebody really thought that they could do of something and not get found out, not get caught. 30 minutes and 33 seconds on the timer. They thought that they're hearing their spells of confusion, right, or uncertainty were working. on someone. The Emperor, potentially divine masculine energy. Whoever the hell has been doing this for a while. Knight of Pentacles. Affecting somebody's health, affecting somebody's finances. I'm even hearing affecting somebody's like weight, so that they've put on weight, that they're not as healthy as what they were, so they feel more insecure about themselves, all sorts of things. Wow. Any final message for Leo? Just to close out. I'm hearing that you guys, I know that we've just gone into Cancer season, but I feel like you guys are already planning and plotting about what you want to do for your birthday season coming up. Okay, I feel like you guys are already on it. Some of you may have a big birthday coming up, so you're like, yeah, I want to celebrate, and celebrate in style. I'm hearing you're gonna get whatever you need in order to do this, to properly treat yourself. Yeah, I'm getting multiple incomes here. But really, somebody tried to do the most to keep you off balance. And somebody else, the both of you, to prevent you and a person coming together to not see each other or speak to each other or have each other on block, to not talk. Queen of Swords. But I feel like there's been this energy of somebody watching over the both of you to prevent communication in some way. But I'm hearing not anymore. But you don't look like what you've gone through. That's the start. I'm hearing you look... I just heard somebody say you look fine as hell. Somebody feels like you're really attractive. Okay, the Hermit. Yeah, there's definitely been an energy here of someone either trying to do of certain things themselves, you know, in regards to certain practices here, or they went to somebody. Maybe they tried to get this person to fall in love with them under a love spell, and then the Fool, Aries energy, and the Ace of Swords. But I'm hearing it's worn off. Something has worn off. The magic has worn off with the spell. I mean, look at this. This is illusions here with the moon. The illusion has worn off. And somebody's going to be victorious. They're going to see us something for exactly what it is, and something that is going to work out in you and a person's favor. Guys, I've never had energy like this before. This is really, really specific. Are you effing kidding me with the High Priestess? I literally just stand up to look at my phone to make sure my cards are in the frame. And then I see 33 minutes and 33 seconds as I pull out the High Priestess. Yeah, there's been something spiritual going on here. And the Three of Swords. There's been secrets here to keep something going a certain way with a separation, and for there to be the continuation of a third party going on here. But justice is coming in. Libra energy. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing like, put your seatbelts on. You're going to be in for a bit of a ride this week. You're not expecting this. There's definitely news coming through for you. The Chariot. And we're in Cancer season. And we got the Cancer new moon. What the F is going on here, guys? You're going to have to let me know. You're going to have to let me know. There is someone who's going to be coming through. asking for your forgiveness. Somebody really knows that they've hurt you. Yeah. Somebody really wants to move things forward and work it out with you, especially romantically. But also, I feel if anybody has been trying to do any funny business against you and your finances, your career, your health, your business, your love life, whatever it has been, I'm hearing you're the one that's going to have the last laugh. And because you didn't retaliate, you may have like returned to sender and that's it. Like you haven't conjured up anything or done anything like that, like in retaliation or revenge or stoop to somebody else's level. Like you carried yourself with a sense of like elegance, sophistication, grace, class. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. You have so much that's working out for you, and it's all happening quickly. So I'm hearing, put your seatbelt on and get ready. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the reading. This was an exceptionally long reading for this week, but I was getting what I was getting, obviously tapping into someone and something. Okay, but yeah, so we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, pretty much all the signs, to be fair. 88888 came through, all the eights, 33, 333, 222, 999, 777, 717, 33 may be significant as well. And any other numbers that you feel kind of like calling for you. But that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Guys, I literally just looked up on my timer, and the time as I'm closing out this reading is 12:34 p.m. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's definitely something going on here. Maybe worthwhile to look up that angel number as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, but thank you so much to those of you who've already donated financially. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content available. And also, please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs to gain further insight for your weekly tarot messages. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.